Hello, everyone. My name is Stephen Meade with Domicile Real Estate. I'm here in Anaheim, California. This is a very different video than the normal kind of videos that we do. If you're used to watching our channel, you're used to watching homes that are usually priced somewhere between $1 and $2.5 million. And that's great, but we know that a lot of our viewers don't have $1 to $2.5 million to spend. So I'm here today in a very central located property in Anaheim that is for sale for under $600,000. This home has cool architecture, outdoor spaces, and is really a great opportunity for somebody who's on a budget. And I think if you're on a budget, that doesn't mean you have to settle for a boring home with no character. Let's get started. Well, hello everyone, let's get the tour started. We are in Casa Emperador, which is a complex in Anaheim, California. And I'm showing you probably one of the coolest views here. You've got the tongue groove ceilings, the exposed beams, but actually I'm gonna pan to the right because I think this is an important space and we're gonna come back to it later. So right when you walk in the front door, you have this gigantic walk-in closet space that actually has also some of that beautiful tongue groove ceiling in it. So remember this space, we're gonna come back to this. As you walk in, you've got a great room space. Over here, we have clear story windows up above. We've also got kind of some unique built-ins in this space here. So really kind of some unique character elements. We'll head into the kitchen in a bit, but this great room concept really gives you a lot of space because you have this dining space that we're standing in. Then you've got this living room space. And then on top of that, you have this more formal dining room space over here. And I'm going to talk about that in a second because I actually have an idea for this house that I think would greatly increase its value and usability. So we'll share that towards the end of the tour. Again, beautiful ceiling detail. This has been painted a color that isn't my favorite, but I'm going to write in the comments below a really cool color scheme that I think would be amazing for this home. So we're going to head back towards the front of the property here. And what you've got is actually a gigantic kitchen space. And it might not seem like it, but I'm going to tell you why this is a huge kitchen space. So if we're walking around through here and we rotate around, you're going to be able to see we've got a kitchen nook space and then this kitchen space here. But remember, this home has a formal dining room. So this entire nook space can really be reclaimed to make a larger kitchen. And I think that's actually what I would do in a house like this. You do have some upgrades. These are newer cabinets. We've got quartz countertops in here. We've got a space for a stove right here that you can see, stainless steel vent hood, refrigerator, kind of got a view out to the front. By the way, this home is in an interior tract location. It's probably one of the most important things you're going to hear in any attached property is that you don't really want to be on an edge. You don't want to back to a road. You don't want to do anything else. So we've got 2 bedrooms in this space. And by the way, if this place feels big to you, it is. This is almost 1,400 square feet. So this is that space that we have over here. That was this dining space. So kind of another view of that. We've got a furnace here in our hallway, linen closet space. We've got a main hallway bathroom, double vanities. By the way, again, new cabinetry that we've got here we can lower down so you can see that. We've also got a new shower, and this is a tiled shower, so no fiberglass inserts here. And then again, like I mentioned, we've got 2 bedrooms. So I'm going to take you in the first bedroom here. This is the smaller of the 2, and it actually looks to the back, but it's actually still a pretty big bedroom. I would say this is about maybe 10 or 11 by 12. If we're taking a look at this, we've got good closet space. I think something I might want to add in this house, because this goes to an outdoor space, is I'd love to change this into either a large slider or French doors. Because you have a window, you've already got a header above that to be able to do that. Now I want to take you into the primary suite. So this home does have a full 2 baths. And I think what's interesting is just how much storage you do have in here. You've got this large closet space that really almost runs the length of the house. They've set up this area here and retrofitted it to allow for a laundry space. Now, technically, I don't believe that is to code, but you can see we've got a dryer vent, we've got our water hookups, we have a drain line here. So this does give you a way to have inside laundry. So I'm going to spin you around. This is a great sized room. Totally fine to have a king size bed. You've really got a lot of options in a room like this. The second bathroom is a little bit smaller, but again, this one is still pretty nice. We've got a vanity on one side here, and then we have a new tiled shower space over here. So kind of the same sign tile. And look, is this my favorite stuff? No, but I think it's very workable for you. I want to take you outside in this house because I think something that's very important to me is having outdoor space. And I think if you want an attached property to ever feel like a single family home, and by the way, this is an end unit. This is why we have these beautiful clear story windows here in this great room space. I think they need a little bit of cleaning. I would certainly do that. By the way, super hint, if you own a mid-century modern home or any kind of modern home with a lot of glass, the number one upgrade you can do is cleaning the windows, and it is nearly free. So definitely do that. This is a great backyard space. And we've got a water heater closet here, but I'm gonna walk to the end because I want to turn around and just show you how much space you really have back here. So we're gonna spin around. I'm gonna take you through and just show you, I mean, is this a full backyard? Honestly, in an Irvine home, this is about the size of the average backyard in Irvine. You are gonna get a lot of space that looks just like this. And then this home also has another great feature on it, and that is you've got a doorway right here. This leads directly to your assigned carport space. So pretty much right outside that door is where you can access your covered parking space. I want to head back in and I'm going to talk about this closet space towards the front of the house. Now, this home is almost 1,400 square feet. And I want to make sure everybody can see this space and kind of get like the view here, because I'm gonna spin the camera around and I want to talk about this for a second. There we go. All right, here's my plan for a home like this. This living room and dining room combo is gigantic in this house. But what is this home really missing? It's really missing a third bedroom. And by third bedroom, I really mean like a flex or a work from home space. I think a lot of people who are going to be looking at a home like this are going to be people who might have partial work from home. And so my plan would be is to take that space that's right behind me where that walk-in closet is. I'll spin around here again. To take that space that's right around here. I want you to be able to see the whole thing because this area is so big. I think you can even enlarge this a little bit, and this would create that home office space. So maybe you might have a wall that comes out to right about here underneath this window. So you are going to take a little bit of space, but you're going to be able to keep the same doorway. And what you're going to do is you're going to create just kind of a wonderful work from home space that would be inside of here. Meanwhile, you're still going to have a dining room space, and you're still going to have this large living room space. So I don't think you're going to really give up that much by doing that. And I think when you're in this kind of a budget, the other option is you could also convert this dining room space here, bring in the wall underneath. You've already got a doorway from the hallway, and make this a home office space as well. That's definitely a possibility, but I kind of love having this big living area. And I think the reality is, if you're looking for a home office space, most people don't want a huge space, they want a private space in a home office. And I think this kind of nook area over here by the front door lets you create that. It's separate from the bedrooms, you're not going to disturb anybody. Now, one other thing I want to talk about is numbers. So if we're talking about numbers on a home like this, I started off this video by saying this is about affordability. Now, there is a little bit of a party trick with this home that I'm super proud of. I think it's super cool. And that is that this home in particular is in a census tract, and it is eligible for a $20,000 first-time home buyer grant that can be used towards the down payment. So we ran the numbers and we said if you applied that $20,000 to your down payment, so you'd have a total 10% down payment, so about $60,000, but you only have to come up with around $40,000. That puts your total payment, including property taxes, insurance, HOA fees, mortgage, all of those things together, it puts your payment around $4,700 a month. Now that might sound like a lot of money, but if you go out and you try to look for something that has a work from home space, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a backyard, and is almost 1,400 square feet, that's gonna be in the mid 3,000s today. That's gonna be 3,000 to 3,500 here in Anaheim. That's gonna be an expensive place to live. Here at 4,700, there's a couple things that you have going for you. Number one, about $500 of your monthly payment from day one. So from the day that you move in, about $500 a month is going to pay down that principal. I mean, that's just awesome, right? That's just money you are paying yourself back. The other thing to consider is also the appreciation. So this home is just under $600,000 at the time that we're filming this video. Even if you assume a 3% rate of property appreciation, right? That's about the rate of inflation that we're seeing. If you assume a long-term 3%, that is almost $18,000 per year of appreciation, or about $1,500 a month. So if you take that $1,500 a month, you add in the $500 that you're paying down to the loan, that really means this $4,700, when you're talking about your long-term finances, this is really more like a $2,700 month payment. And I think when you look at it long-term like that, ownership of something like this makes sense. And the reality is you don't have to settle for a boring stucco box. There are cool and unique properties out there at almost every single price point. And that's the reason why I wanted to make this video. I wanted to actually give people and show people an example of something that you can buy if your budget is not $1.5 million, $1.6 million, like some of the homes that we've shown in the past. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. I want to give a shout out to the listing agent on this property, Najely Serna. So thank you very much, Najely Serna, with Fathom Real Estate, for letting us come in and film this video. We hope you've enjoyed it. Questions, comments, we love them, and we hope to hear from you soon.